Alrighty, guys and gals, how are you doing? We're back on the Paladin. This is the Ironman challenge.
Greetings.
We're getting close. We're officially tied with the furthest we've ever gone at level 57. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to take a look at these elementals and see if this is something that we might be able to do. Yeah, let's go have a look. Hope everybody's doing well today. Sure do. We're pretty close to, we're getting close to level 58. What are we, what would you call that? Maybe 50, 55, something like that % of the way. Watch out for the devil sores. Of course. Trying to think if there's anything we can grind here that would give us decent XP. I don't know. I think our best bet right now is either Plague Lands with the Undead or the Yetis. It doesn't even say he has any abilities. I can never remember how to get up here. There's two different types of elementals. I think at least two different types. Scorch is not bad. I don't think I'm being shown. What I don't want is Blast Wave, man. It doesn't even say he has an ability. I find that hard to believe. Let's put Fire Aura up here. Let's see how we do. Yeah, so he has Fire Shield or something. We take damage every time we attack him, and it's not even showing that. See if he has a dot. Don't want the dot. I think the fire resistance is helping us out quite a bit here. See the damage I just took there? Wonder how that happened. I had stunned him and was bandaging, and I took damage and got interrupted. I wasn't attacking. Maybe you just take damage if you're fucking close to him? I don't know. Hey there. What's up, brother? What are you doing? Starlight Paw. Well, he's going to help us here inadvertently.
How's it hanging?
What are you doing? We've only got 6 bandages left here. I think I should avoid these if I can. Oh! Dude. There's the cave here. Oh my god, that seems like a long way down. We'll just go here. This is fine. What are you? This one has mana, which makes me scared of it. God, that was terrible, man. I went to interrupt it, I got the interrupt off, but it's too late. He got the cast off. Why did he do 2 back to back like that? Fuck. Oh my god, dude, that was terrifying. I kept thinking he was going to do a blast wave. Well, he'll follow us, Ringo. Oh, please tell me I do. I've got the item that we need. Like no place to fucking put it. All right, let's be quick here. This is a very rare escort quest where the mob actually follows you, which makes it a lot easier. I'm going to keep this open because he'll let me know. He has like a little dialogue there that he's feeling dizzy or some shit. Nice. He's coming pretty far here. You gotta wait till he passes out. Make sure I have him targeted, just in case. Yes, you must go on. Because this is not a safe place, my friend. Hold on, I have to do this every time. It's not Ringo green triangle. It's Ringo star. There we go. I use the joke every time. Every time. Can't take the heat. Get your ass out of the kitchen. I like how when he faints, he deselects. He's not my focus anymore, which is a little bit weird. Lovelacy, he's 54, so he could pull something hell of a lot easier than I could just with proximity. Proximo. He actually seems kind of fast. Can he, like he's pausing to keep up with me. He's not that fast. Don't pass out there, brother, please. Brother, ooh. Brother, ooh. I looked up the origins, like the original where that came from. It's not what I expected to find. Okay, I don't think I've ever only
Well
used it
done.
twice like that. He should pass out again right here.
Interesting. Glad I could help.
He usually does. Yeah, I'm going to wake him up one more time. Just because I want to. It's like some RP going.
What's up?
What's up? All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. I'm looking at stuff I can wear. Yeah, it's kind of garbage. We'll take the we'll take that.
Be careful out there.
All right, it's a little bit of XP for us. Is he going to pass out again? You're not looking too good, bro. All right, what are we doing here? Gadget sand? What the hell am I having gadget sand? God, that sucks. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. It's going to be a cutscene. I've got a long fly back to Everlook. Or we could come to the Plaguelands and I could slay zombies. I think that's what we'll do. Let's mix it up. So I'll check back in with you. This is going to take it like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes to get where I need to get. Is that what I want? Yeah, that'll work. All right. I'll be back. Hang tight. All righty. We have arrived at our destination. Let's get the party started here. We'll do Retribution Aura for these fine gentlemen. What does that do to me? No, I don't want that. It's very sweet of you. How did I use so much mana on that mob? That's ridiculous. Barely did anything. Maybe I was low before I rolled it. No. Thought it was a mage. Coming to round everything up. Should see the Cauldron Lord pop out here if we get close enough. I don't think you've got to be on the quest for him to show up. Things do some damage, man. What the fuck is going on? Those things suck. It's like some kind of interrupt that's that they're doing there. And it had a CD on it. Whatever happened. And I'm going to avoid the fetid zombies. Yeah, I got interrupted there. And put my shit on CD too. Something, I don't know, something weird happened there. Something happened. Hey, little buddy. Level 55. A lot of 55s out here. I'm good with that. I don't know. The Yeti still feels safer to me. Even though we're literally fighting ones that are our level. A Scorch Stone there. We've got 1 Invader's Scorch Stone, and we've got 10 of the Minion. Got contagion and ghoul rot. I don't want the shit, bro. Flash freeze and chilled. I kind of wish I had gone to Winter Spring. There's a searing ghoul. That sounds scary as shit, too. Let's put our frost armor up here. Let's see how annoying this thing is. It's a stun that he does. Okay, that kind of sucks. He resisted the exorcism. I'm almost out of mana. And, okay, this is not going well. Hopefully he doesn't do that again. Oh my god. Okay. I've got a better idea. We're going to go fight Yetis. These are just too annoying. There's too many scary abilities. Way too many scary abilities. I'll be back with you. I got to make my way. We're going to Winter Spring. I'll be back. Alrighty. Back to the safety of high-level Yetis. Yeah, that was scary. That was scary. I've only got 4 bandages left here, and I've got no... Oh, I can make 2 more. That's not a lot, though. So we'll have to go back to the Hodge healing spell instead of Hodge bandage. That's fine. I found this really cool YouTube channel I've never seen before. It's called, what is it called? Hold on. It's called Boom 97.3. That's some radio station or something, but they do these really, well, they're not really interviews. They have the artist sit down with literally an album on a record player, and they play a particular song. And then the artist talks about the song, like how they wrote it and like stories about it. It's really interesting. I got caught up in that last night with a whole bunch of different, like some of my favorite songs and stuff. It's just really interesting to see it from, you know, what they were going through when they wrote the song, what it meant to them. And, you know, it's really cool. But I was watching Sarah McLachlan, I'm a big Sarah McLachlan fan, especially her early work, but most of her work I love. But she wrote this song in the mid-90s. I think it was the mid-90s. It's called Angel, and it's off the album Surfacing, one of my favorite albums. I mean, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy is probably my favorite, but she wrote the song. It's about the keyboard. There was the keyboard player for the Smashing Pumpkins, and I can't remember the guy's name, but he overdosed on heroin in a hotel room, and she heard about it, and she had just come off this like 2.5 years on the road or something, and she was overwhelmed, and it's a beautiful song. And then years and years later, just a few years ago, actually, this is her words, not mine. So she ran into this girl, Wendy. Wendy used to play with Prince. She was a guitar player for Prince. And the keyboard player for Smashing Pumpkins who killed himself, that was her brother. And so Sarah didn't know it, and she's talking to this, to Wendy, to the woman, with all these other coincidences going on. And, you know, Wendy's telling her, like, that song meant so much to me and my family. And then she told her the story. And then, so Sarah didn't even know it was his, you know, her brother. And then, like, they both broke down and were crying and all this. And it was just, you know, it had come full circle. But I don't know. I love shit like that. I love knowing, you know, behind the scenes and all that. Don't freeze me, bro. Don't freeze me, bro. Yeah, I was watching Tom Cochrane. He used to be in a band called Red Rider. One of their biggest songs ever is Lunatic Fringe. There's a movie called Vision Quest. It's about wrestling. And that movie came out when I was in high school wrestling. That was a huge movie. And the scene that song is in, it's right before his big match with this big giant guy. That dude was a monster. That guy was in, he didn't really do much. Like, he just did that one movie. He tried to make it as an actor. He was in a Van Halen video. Sammy Hagar, Van Halen. I can't remember the song, but he played like a homeless guy in the street with a sign saying, "I'll wrestle you for food." It was an homage to, I guess, his part in the movie. But anyway, he was talking about it. Alex Lifeson, Rush guitar player, talking about Limelight and Tom Sawyer, and it's just, you could probably find recent artists too. I don't know. I mean, that's not my thing, but if you're interested, it's called Boom. Well, whatever I said it was called. I like it because you don't have somebody interrupting or asking questions. I mean, I like those interviews too, but they're not always done well. In fact, I think they rarely are. So you just let the artist talk, and they actually play the song while they're talking. The music's a little bit too loud. I don't know what the deal is there. Anytime the music or whatever's competing with whoever's talking, it's an issue for me. And I see that a lot in other YouTube videos as well, gaming videos and what have you. But yeah, it's a great format. You just get to hear the artist talk, and that's it. They may do the whole album. I don't know. I've seen multiple songs off the same album. There's probably playlists and everything like that. I check it out when I'm bored. Two, 4, 6 bars away, man. It's a 58. Looks like we're the only ones out here today. I gotta remember to put up my frost aura for the matriarchs and the patriarchs They've got two different types of, like, frost damage they can do to us, I think. There's a new series coming out on the channel. I can't believe it. It's a hardcore challenge. I've talked about it already, I think. A friend of mine, fellow YouTuber, fellow programmer, created a hardcore add-on for classic World of Warcraft. It's called Oathbound. It's on Curse Forge. I'm so excited about it. So I have 2 episodes recorded already for it, but I'm going to redo them. For 2 reasons, really. One, the add-on has been updated. It did no real changes, no major changes. But I was distracted making the video, especially the second one. I actually made it today. I've already deleted it. I got on like a little bit of rant about my insurance. And I ended up probably for 20 minutes just complaining like a proper old man. And I just can't have it, man. It's just too much. I don't know. It may have been entertaining. It's just I was telling the story of how I'm canceling my renter's insurance and using another company because I was being way overcharged, in my opinion. Not even in my opinion, just straight up fact. They were way overcharging me compared to the other prices I was seeing. And they wanted a reason. It was like a requirement. I had to give them a reason. I couldn't cancel unless I gave them a reason. And so I went through all this bullshit with them and basically finally just told them to go fuck themselves. It's none of your business what I do with my money. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Like, I owe you an explanation for not giving you money every month anymore. I couldn't believe it, man. So anyway. This is not going well here. The thing fell off really early there. This is a patrol coming over here. And I'm pretty sure he comes back here. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I had to send them like a written, formal thing. It's just fucking stupid. I'm so pissed. I'm thinking about dropping my auto insurance with them as well. It's Progressive. So I'm thinking about switching my auto insurance now as well. Like, fuck them. Who the hell do you think you are, man? Anyway, I got to change the subject right now because I'll go on and on about it. Like I did in the other video. It's kind of crazy that something 2 levels above what we were fighting, the zombies, just seems easier. But it's just the abilities. It comes down to the abilities that the mobs have. We could grind these straight to 60. And I got to be honest, we might, now that I've gotten a taste of the zombies in the Plague Lands, the undead. We go with Red Aura. I don't know. I'm so wishy-washy, man. It's a significant amount of armor gain or loss, depending if I have it up or down, compared to red aura. But with the retribution aura, they take 20 damage every time they attack us, right? That adds up. Right? It's 100 damage 10 times. They attack me 20 times, which they easily do in a fight. That's 200 damage. It's not that much, but I feel like it adds up. It's just kind of scary getting so low. Literally every time. Oh boy. Dude, did you see what happened right there? This is the second time that happened. I stunned him, and it was like a full second, and then he did his freezing stun ability there. I'm out of bandages here, so we're going to be, well, I can make 2 more here, but we're going to be back to healing, which is fine. Also, I realized I could go back to Seal of Light. It's just, gosh, it extends the fight so long. Do the Seal of Light strat. It's much better on mana. It's much, much safer. I saw a couple of comments on the Tropico, one of my Tropico videos, like, hey, you doing The Walking Dead anymore? I know it's been a couple of weeks. I promise it's still going on. I'm going to finish it, and Life is Strange 2. It's not a lot of people watching, but I'm enjoying the games. I keep my plate so full. I'm not sure why I do that. Like, my plate will be full, and then I'll put more on it. I've always done this. You gotta be honest, it's causing me a little bit of stress, which is not a good thing. But I'm enjoying, what I'm doing, so it's really all that matters. Well, it's not all that matters, but if I wasn't enjoying and as busy as I am, then that's a whole different thing. What I probably need to do is record a whole bunch of episodes back to back. Of one game. Like, take a day. I have to do it on the weekend because I do have work during the week. But that's just the beginning of it. Recording. It's just, it's an hour. The videos have to be rendered, and I add the beginning, the endings. Got to upload them to YouTube, create the thumbnails, add them to playlists, put in the information. Like, it's time consuming. So even if I got 5 videos ahead, that's a full day minimum of rendering and uploading. It's actually more than that, because the upload time takes so long. If I had fiber internet, it'd be different. A lot different. My uploads could be so quick. And I can't upload more than one thing at one time because it bogs down the available bandwidth that I have. And I have 1.2 gigabit download speed, but it's the upload speed that is really important. If at the very best I get maybe 30 megabit upload speed. You know, you're talking files 60 gigabytes. And those speeds are up and down too as you're uploading. Plus, I'm usually playing, like I'm rendering, like right now, for instance, I'm rendering another video and I'm uploading a video and I'm recording a video. So that interferes with the upload speeds if I'm playing a game that demands bandwidth. Boo-hoo, Eric. Boo-hoo. No, I don't mean it like that. Let's see. I think we were 20 between. I did 2 cutscenes. We were, I think, roughly 20 minutes. So we're about 40 minutes in here. I can turn the quest in from Mechanical Yeti. We'll do that at the end of the episode. That will also give us a Mechanical Yeti with 3 charges. And if I use it, it's going to be very controlled. I cannot let that thing go if there's mobs that are tightly packed together. Because he will aggro. He'll just go attack shit. Where Azorius is at. There's probably a rare Yeti here as well. Maybe up in this cave. Blizzard usually does that. Wherever there's a group of mobs in an area, there can be a rare of that type. Like back here, there's probably a rare Furbolg. They can be rare elites, too, like with Azorius that flies around. I mean, that's a dragon, but it's like a rare... I guess it would be a rare zone spawn? I don't know. It's either this mob or this mob is the mob we got this blue item from. Or not the blue, the epic, the purple. Hammer of the Northern Winds. Level 58. Nah. Just walk right over the body of one of his kind. I think that would set off some alarm bells. What if that was a thing in the game that they had made? Like if a mob's on patrol or if they find a body of one of their own, they go into like this alert mode. And maybe their, get my health here. Maybe their pattern changes or something. Or they enrage or something like that. That would have been kind of cool. I played this game, oh my god, it was years and years and years ago. I think it was called Thief. It was one of the coolest games. You played a thief and you could sneak around and you could stealth kill, but primarily you were just sneaking around trying not to get caught or seen. And some of the NPCs had like stealth awareness, and if you got too close, they would make like an alert, and it would change. They would alert guards, and then they would be patrolling for you specifically, and you could like wait it out, and then they would go back to their normal patrols. It was a great game. I think it was called Thief, but I'm not 100% sure. This was probably very early 2000s. I don't think the late 90s. It could have been. Some of you might know the game. I don't know. It depends on your age, really. I have to look it up. If I looked at it now, it would look so shit, right? Because the graphics, it would look horrible. I'm going to look it up while I'm topping off here. Let's see. $1998. Look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Stealth video game developed by Looking Glass. So it was late 90s. I mean, I could have played it in the early 2000s. They made a couple of them that it turned into a thing, but the first one, I mean, I'd be tempted to play that game again. I got so into it. Completely immersed. I played it in a dark room. Yeah, kind of crazy. Had the best like sound effects and stuff, the ambience to it. Don't miss again, thank you. So, are they going to do Wrath of the Lich King again, or are they not going to do it? I don't know. It's time for something else. It's time to stop milking the shit. Just kind of going through the motions with the Burning Crusade, you know. Been there, done that. But I'm having fun. I'm really enjoying the shaman playstyle, that's for sure. Which I never thought I'd say, because I've never been much of a shaman player. But it's becoming my favorite, like, DPS style class to play. Got to get that auto attack in there so the judgment doesn't drop. 5 bars. If I didn't have so much going on, I would be doing this. I'd be doing some of this off camera so we get a little bit closer. You know, maybe an hour of grinding, get a couple of bars. Couple of bars. But I don't have any free time. I mean, not really. Freako. Got a message from my cousin. He's been in prison for almost 10 years now. I think he's got at least 15 more. Kind of sad. He's younger than me. Look at this. Is that a paladin? It is. Consecration down there. Oh, dude, the name. Does anybody know that name? I mean, I don't know if... To me, that speaks to an old game called Zax. Was it called Zaxxon? I think it was called Zaxxon. Hold on, I got to look this up now. Yeah, Zaxxon. I played this game. This was the coolest fucking game, man. It was a scrolling shooter on Sega. 1981, man. God, that game. Yeah, if it came out in 81, I was 10 or 11 years old, depending on when it came out. It's leveling with the sword and board there. Looks interesting. To me, it is. What does he get? Does he get something good? I mean, he gets extra armor and block and all that, but there might be abilities, interrupts and shit. I don't know. Avenger Shield? Is that what that ability's called? Maybe that's why he's he didn't want to change specs, or he can't afford the dual spec. It's a thing too. Taking on 2 of them. Legend. Yeah, that's cool. I love the name there. Hello there. You could probably play that game, web-based version of it. A lot of those classic games, especially the classic arcade-style games, Space Invaders, Pac-Man, stuff like that, Centipede. Tempest. Do you guys remember a game called Tempest? Oh my god. That game was insane. There's Cubert. Missile Command. Oh, that was Atari. And you can go back to Pitfall. I loved Pitfall. Stampede. And a video game regarded as the worst video game ever made, E.T. It was complete dog shit. You look at the video game covers back then for these cartridges, and it was like, oh my god, this is like a different world. And then you load the game up, and it's just pixelated bullshit. But it sold. Boy. Fuck. I'm in the wrong. I need the frost aura up here. Okay, that was a little bit yikes. A little bit scary there. These are humanoids, but they don't... The beast humanoids, whatever you want to call them, they don't typically drop cloth. I don't think they have a high chance of dropping cloth as, you know, what I would call like an actual humanoid. Trip down memory lane. I was older, so I didn't really get into like Mario Brothers and all that. I mean, my sisters were into it. I remember them playing it. I played it, but you know, I was older. I wasn't of that. I was a 70s child, right? Not an 80s child. I liked Donkey Kong. There was a game that I played. I looked it up once. I can't remember it. I've talked about it before. You played as like this ninja or something, and you had to go through these levels. And I'm pretty sure... So I was a kid, and he wasn't really my uncle, this guy Randy. He was in high school, and he just, for some reason, he wanted to hang out with me, so he would take me to like his friend's place. They were high school kids, right? And I was like a 5th grader or 6th grader. But this guy, Steve Adcox, I remember his name. He seems like his parents were really well off. I'm pretty sure he had an Apple, and I think that's what the game was played on. I don't know if there was a PC version. I mean, I could be wrong there, but I think it was Macintosh. I was just always naturally good at them, those games. I remember going over and playing it for the first time. Like, we were just taking turns on it. And I ended up getting further on, like, my 3rd try than any of them. Like, even the guy, you know, who owned it. Anyway, how are we doing here? Oh man, I gotta wrap it up. We are, I think we're over here. Anyway, we got level 58 coming up. I'm hoping to get that. I mean, it's probably going to be 2 more episodes. If I can get any playtime off camera, I'll try to get a couple of bars, so we just have to get like 2 bars and then we can level up. I'll get a little XP from this turn-in. Ooh, look at that. Almost 7,800. Well, this will help a little. Wasn't expecting to get that much. We can't go to Darnassus to train because Night Elves can't be Paladins, so there's no Paladin trainer. So we'll have to get to the other side of the world.
Yeah, what do you want? Pleasure doing business with ya. Keep it real.
There we go. There's our mechanical Yeti. What did I lose here? Oh, bandages. Bandages go there. All right, well, how do I not have any extra bars here? Let me work out a bar really quick. What bar is up there? That's bar 2. Let's just add a few more buttons here. You know what? Just make it 1 button. We'll lock that into place. All of this gets moved over. And then I'll put the Yeti out here. But again, I'll use this sparingly. Maybe it's like a last resort or something. Hello?
Well, spit it out.
Aren't you rude as balls? I don't know if that stuff is going to sell. Maybe it will. Yeah, let's get some more drinks. Never ending with the drinks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a few more roasted quail here.
Be good.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care. We will see you in tomorrow's episode.
Till we meet again.
Peace.